Yes, guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Reno. You're most welcome. To my subscribers, to my viewers, I love you lot. I love you lot from the bottom of my chain. So in this video, I want to talk about death in the family and how death in the family can either bring out the best or the worst in certain family members, or it can either bring the family together, bring the family closer, or it can drive the family apart. You know, it can divide the family. So this year marks the 5th anniversary of my grandma's death. And it's like this in a lot of families, whether you're black, white, Asian, you know, I'm Caribbean in it, so it happens a lot in the Caribbean community, where someone will die in the family, especially if it's like a matriarch or like, you know, or a patriarch, like someone very important in the family, like a grandparent or a parent, or you know what I mean, someone like an important, you know, part of the family, someone that keeps the family together. And you'll always have that wicked uncle or that wicked auntie, that evil auntie, that, or it can even be a cousin, or it can even be a sibling, depending on where you fall in, you know, in the family line, you know, in the lineage, like in the family tree. So my grandma, she died 5 years ago now in COVID. So she had done a will, you know, there was like inheritance. Ask me today if my mom has seen any of that. The only thing she's seen is money, some of the money that was given to her. Because my wicked auntie was made the executor of the will, in it. So it was down to her, it was left to her to fairly and evenly distribute any funds or anything, any belongings, anything, or that you know pertains, that belongs to my grandmama. Did she do that? No. Did she show the will? No. You know, usually a normal family, they'll, you know, read out the will and read what people, you know, are entitled to or what have been given to, you know, what's been assigned to them. Did she do that? No. Wickedness. Did she do that? No. In fact, she actually, you know, she divided my family even more. She didn't bring my family together. She divided it even more. So now you have like some people over there, and then you have some people over there. You get what I mean? And I know this is a common thing in a lot of households, in a lot of families, you know, like it cross ethnic boundaries, like it cross ethnic lines, like it happens in every culture, every family. This happens. Like the only thing, as I said, my mom saw was some money, and we don't even know if that money was fairly distributed because no one has seen the will. No one's seen the will. The funeral was all done, arranged, everything, all by her, that wicked auntie. The will, everything, all the money, everything. She was in complete sole control of everything. All of it, all of my grandma's estate, she was in control of, which is wrong. Like, and even 5 years, like, there's been times, where my other auntie has asked, you know, for some of my grandma's belongings, her mum's belongings. My wicked auntie has refused. She's refused to give anything, any of the belongings. She's branded my other aunties as vultures. So somehow they're just gonna come and scavenge and, you know what I mean, take everything like a bird would do, like a vulture would do, and just leave an empty carcass or whatever. Like, she's got some wicked ways in it. And funny enough, she's one of them church aunties. She's one of them church aunties, one of them preachy aunties, one of them, you know what I mean? Like she's a religious auntie. Like she's one of them religious people, and yet she's the worst out of she's one of the worst out of everyone in the family. You know what I mean? Because of the way she's been behaving, and no one actually thought that she would be this way. You get what I mean? I'm just I have to talk the things, man. I'm just saying everything about my family, but people can relate in it. It's for people who can relate. I know a lot of people out there can relate in it. A lot of people out there in YouTube land, in the world, can relate to what I'm saying. Like, and it's a good thing that we did not have any land. Like, it's a good thing that my grandma did not leave any land in the Caribbean for her children, because if she did, nobody would see nothing. They wouldn't see anything. Why? Because of my wicked auntie. They wouldn't see anything. Who knows? There could be land left for her sibling, for my mom's siblings, for my mom. You know what I mean? For my grandma's children, but we would never know because the will was never read out. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, guys? You get me? So yeah, it's them wicked aunties. And funny enough, my cousins, like, no one thinks this is wrong. Like, it's mad. Like, no one actually thinks that this is wrong. Everyone's just smiling and laughing and joking, and they don't think that this is wrong. What my wicked auntie's doing, they don't think it's wrong. They think it's all good. You know, as I said, she's been making excuses that she's gonna distribute some of my grandma's belongings. She has rings and, you know what I mean, rings and things. You get me? But nothing has been distributed. So that's what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make, I say all of this to say, the point I'm trying to make is that death can bring out the worst, or it can bring out the best in people. It can either bring people together or it can drive people apart. We never would have thought that this wicked auntie, my auntie, would behave how she's behaving. We never thought that. We didn't see any signs. Like, we didn't know that this is how she would be. But this is how she is being, and this is how she's behaving. You know, and I've seen other videos like where, you know, family members are trying to hide property, they're trying to hide inheritance, they're trying to hide funds, they're trying to hide, you know, rings, or, you know what I mean, jewelry, or just things that is, you know, that's meant for the recipients, you know, outlined in the will. You know, so it's this them wicked family members. Why are family members so bad, man? Why are some of them so bad, man? Why? And as I said, this happens a lot in the Caribbean community, you know. Fights, disputes over land, over property, over, you know, money, over, you know, like the will, like inheritance, things that are supposed to be shared out. You just have that one wicked auntie or wicked uncle or wicked cousin or wicked sibling that doesn't want to share out anything, that's just being like they're selfish and inconsiderate and just, you know what I mean? I don't know why people do that. But yeah, if you can relate any kind of way, and if you care to or want to, then you can drop a comment. You know what I mean? It's nice to, you know, have that dialogue. You get what I mean? But if not, then it's calm, innit? But yeah, so that's basically all about today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm sure gonna see you on the next one. Peace.